Okay folks, good evening, here from Mark on the Dr. Rhythm channel. Solo video here, something that I'm calling a version excursion. Now version excursions are something that I came across, gosh, back in the 70s. There was a reggae show on Capital Radio in London that had David Rodigan as the host. And obviously in reggae there's a lot of rhythms that get voiced and dubbed by different artists, so I came across the version excursion there. I'm not using a reggae tune here, I'm using actually a soul classic that has come to mind because I happen to be doing a cover version of it in a band in a couple of weeks, and it is actually one of my favourite tunes. The tune is People Make the World Go Round by the Stylistics. Not a great cover, but a fantastic album. Tom Bell, Linda Creed produced. Actually produced by Tom Bell. Yeah, if you don't know People Make the World Go Round, it's got that beautiful falsetto Stylistics lead, and then it's a long track, it's nearly 7 minutes long. And about a third of the way through it just goes into this incredible instrumental section, and gradually instruments are introduced and the whole track just feels like it's floating. There's strings, there's congas, there's flutes, beautiful guitar playing, absolute classic tune. Do check it out. I'm going to play a little bit of the tune in this video, I think. Anyway, so yeah, amazing tune, the Stylistics. So, the version excursion is all about different interpretations, different versions of the tune, how different people have used that original tune. So, talking of reggae, as this is a version excursion, there's a fantastic reggae version of this tune by The Chosen Few. This is on Trojan, a band produced by Derek Harriott. This is the album Hit After Hit, which basically is pretty much all cover versions of tunes from the early 70s. That's when it was produced. Again, not a great cover, but a great album. And yeah, absolutely kind of replicates the soulful feel and has this lovely extended instrumental with some lovely jazzy guitar playing. It's the first cut on side 2 of this album. Well worth checking out. Both those are vocal cuts. The tune's also been used by a number of jazz artists. The version that we're doing in a couple of weeks is actually based on Milt Jackson's version. This is from the album Sunflower on the CTI label. Stellar band of Billy Cobham, Ron Carter, Herbie Hancock, Freddie Hubbard, and obviously Milt Jackson on vibes. Again, a beautiful version of this tune, absolutely floats with the vibes, and again takes up half of side 2 of this album. Yeah, do check this out. Probably one of my favourite CTI albums. Great cover. And that version was used as the sample backdrop on this EP. This is Blackenized. This is a Scottish hip-hop outfit from Edinburgh, and this is from the 1994. They used a sample, well, quite a bit of the Milt Jackson version on a track called Vibrations. This band was kind of fronted by a guy called Joe Malik. I actually ended up actually doing a session for these guys. They were signed to a label called Natural Response. Well, I think they were signed actually to a label that the Stereo MCs were running. Anyway, they were an interesting kind of hybrid. There was lots of live playing and sort of some singing and some rapping, and just a distinctively Scottish sound, which was really interesting. So Blackenized, they definitely released a couple of EPs. This one's called the Freshly Squeezed EP, Music for Your Mind. Okay, another jazz version of People Make the World Go Round. Very underrated guitarist, Mr. O'Donnell Levy. This is Dawn of a New Day. arranged and conducted by Manny Alban. So there's some lovely sort of strings and horns going on here. Great, again a great cover of People Make the World Go Round. Also a great cover of Maiden Voyage actually as well. This features Chester Thompson on drums, who went on to play with Genesis, and George Russell on the bass, Charles Covington on the organ, and some lovely horns on this track, on this album as well. So O'Donnell Levy, another really nice guitar-led version of People Make the World Go Round, which was used as a sample on this album, Black Alicious. The album is called Melodica. This is produced by DJ Shadow, and on side A1, the track Swan Lake basically features a sample of the O'Donnell Levy version of People Make the World Go Round. Again, a similar time, I think this was, 94, so 94 everyone was kind of discovering People Make the World Go Round. Fantastic, fantastic groove. We move on to the first CD of the session here. This is Marcus Miller. He does a version of People Make the World Go Round in his live set, and it appears on a couple of live CDs that I've got of his. This album is called the Ozel Tapes, and it's the official bootleg. Now Marcus does a very different take on this tune. Kind of has a sort of rolling reggae bass line, and almost a kind of raggerish drum pattern. It also features Layla Hathaway, Donny Hathaway's daughter, on vocals, and is well worth having listened to. There's also some great versions on YouTube of them doing this live. So another version of People Make the World Go Round. And lastly, in our version excursion, we have, I think, the most recent artist who has sampled a bit of the track, and he sampled the original Stylistics version, and this is Thundercat, and this is from his latest album Apocalypse, and it's the track called Lotus and the John D, which just samples the sort of shimmering bells at the beginning of the tune. That's actually a beautiful track as well, a great album. And that is the version excursion. So could there be a new thread here? Don't know. Anyway, it's a beautiful tune. I'm dedicating this video to John Coltrane, 86, Chris Cole, 68. I know you've been having a difficult time, Chris, so I just want to send some love and just let you know, can't wait to see your next video, and you are such a great member of the VC. I'm always interested to hear what you've got to say and the records you share. So love to everybody. Please comment. Thank you, new subscribers. Hope you enjoy this. If anyone feels like doing their own version excursion, I'd be delighted to see it. And see you soon. Take care.